In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent. Assalamu alaikum to everyone and very good morning to all of my dear students. How are you all? Well, students, I hope that everyone is in good health. Well, let's start today's lecture. Let me tell you about day and date today. So, today is 3rd of December 2020 and the day is Thursday. Today is 3rd of December 2020 and day is Thursday. Let's move ahead to see the topic of today's lecture, and the topic is long question answer. It means that today we are going to do long question answers. Okay, long question answer. Actually, we have already read the unit 9, which is I'm so sorry, let me tell you the unit. It's a unit 5. It's a unit 5, which is the poem The Snare. We have already done the reading of unit 5, which is a poem, and its poem name is The Snare. So today we are going to do the answer questions, long answer questions. Okay, already we have done the short answer questions, so now it's a turn of the long question answers. Let me tell you, actually I'm not going to give you the introduction again because we have already read it, and I know that I'm sure that you must be very well known with the theme of The Snare. Actually the main character in The Snare is rabbit. Okay, now you have to tell me what actually happened with the rabbit, कि rabbit के साथ actually क्या हुआ था, and how the poet was searching for rabbit, how the poet was looking for the rabbit here and there and here. Actually the poet was only able to listen the voice of the rabbit, the crying sound of the rabbit, the frightening sound of the rabbit in the air. It was spreading all everywhere in the air. Okay, and the poet was searching to the rabbit everywhere, but at the last the poet could not able to search the rabbit. Okay, so that's all for the snare. Actually now, dear students, you have to recall the whole theme of the story in your mind so that you would be able to attempt the question answers easily. Before I tell you the answer, you have to tell me the answer. Okay, आपको मुझे बताना चाहिए, because I have described you everything that the story theme, the poem, everything I have described you already. And मुझे पता है, I know that कि सब स्टूडेंट्स को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से इसको याद होगा. ओके, so let's move ahead to see the answer questions. You can see here that we have only two long question answers, related to the snare. And I have already told you about the theme of the snare. Now you all need to do that. Take out your notebooks, bring your notebooks with you, bring your pencils, razors, everything along with you. And now let's start. First of all, draw the margin line, write the date, and write the topic name. I'm so sorry, it's not topic. Write the unit name and then unit number and then topic name. Okay, topic comes at the last in the third line. Okay, and then give the caption of the question answer, long question answers. Okay, don't forget to write it on your notebooks, long question answers. Now let's start to write the first question. Question number 1 is that, is the listener upset? क्या listener upset है? Listener यानी कि सुनने वाला. Like if I'm reading the poem and you all are listening me, so listener means that you all are the listener. क्या listener upset है, परेशान है? Which words, कौन से words और phrases जो हैं in the poem tell us this? कौन से वर्ड और फ्रेजेस जो हैं, जो सेंटेंस कंप्लीट नहीं होते इन द पोइम में, टेल अस दिस, हमें ये बताते हैं कि जो लिसनर है ना वो अपसेट है. ठीक है, सो द आंसर इज, यू कैन सी हियर, yes the repetition of I cannot comma means the repetition of I cannot, the exclamation mark वो जो लंबी सी लाइन होती है नीचे डॉट होता है. ठीक है, एंड ओ लिटिल वन टेल अस, ये तीन चीज़ें हैं. द रेपिटेशन, इसको बार बार रिपीट किया गया है. द रेपिटेशन ऑफ आई कैन नॉट means, if you see the first passage of your book, page number 60, I cannot tell from where, and then again I cannot tell from where. Second passage, And then in the third passage, the last line, I cannot find the place, I cannot. And in the fourth passage, the first line, I cannot find the place, it means the poet is repeating this line 4 times. Okay, I cannot tell from where, I cannot tell from where, I cannot find the place, and I cannot find the place. And then the exclamation mark. Exclamation mark, if you see in the first passage, the first line exclamation mark, in the second passage, in the second and the fourth line exclamation mark, in the third passage, in the first 2 lines exclamation mark, and the fourth line of the third passage is the exclamation mark. If you come to the fourth passage of your poem, there are last 3 lines, there is a exclamation mark. Okay, and the third thing, oh little one, oh little one, in the last of the oh little one you can see there is an exclamation mark as well. ये तीनों चीज़ें हमें बताती हैं tell us that the listener is upset, कि जो listener है वो बहुत ज़्यादा upset है. ये तीनों चीज़ें हमें बताती हैं that the listener is very upset. Okay, this is the answer. Yes, comma, the repetition of I cannot, the exclamation mark, and oh little one tell us that listener is upset. Number 2 question, you can see here, which lines in the poem are repeated. कौन सी lines हैं जो कि poem में repeat की गई हैं. what effect does this have, इसका क्या असर होता है. ठीक है, which lines in the poem are repeated, कौन सी lines है. अब जल्दी जल्दी से poem को recall कर लें, कौन सी poems की line है जो repeat की गई हैं, और what effect does this have, इसका क्या effect होता है. answer is but I cannot tell from where. यानी कि एक ये लाइन है, इफ़ यू सी द फर्स्ट पैसेज, द फोर्थ लाइन, इफ़ यू सी द सेकंड पैसेज, द फर्स्ट लाइन, बट आई कैनॉट टेल फ्रॉम वेयर, दिस लाइन रिपीट 2 times, and then the next line is and I cannot find the place. The third passage, the last line, the fourth passage, the first line, and I cannot find the place are repeated. These 2 lines are repeated lines. ये दोनों लाइन जो है वो रिपीट की गई है हर पैराग्राफ में. These lines convey the message. ये लाइन जो है हमें मैसेज कन्वे करी है that he is searching desperately, कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा जोश से, बहुत ज़्यादा desperately से वो इसको ढूंढ रहा है. किसको? To whom the poet is searching for the rabbit. Okay, I'm repeating this question answer again, that which lines in the poem are repeated, कौन सी lines repeat की गई हैं, what effect does this have, इसका क्या असर होता है. answer is but I cannot tell from where, and I cannot. बेटे there are 2 and, it doesn't mean that it's by mistakenly, no, but I cannot tell from where, finish line, and then the second and, which is starting from the capital A, you have to write this as well, this and which is ending at place, and I cannot find the place. This line is has been taken from the story. Okay, so you have to write 2 and, one and is starting from this small, and the one is the uppercase. Okay, a repeated line, ये repeated line है. These lines convey the message. ये lines जो है वो message convey करें that he is searching desperately. Okay, that's all for today's lecture. Only we have 2 long question answer homework is that. Do question answer on notebooks. You have to just do the same as I just told you. Draw the margin line, write the date along with the topic and along with the unit name and number as well, and please give the caption of the long question answer. Write the question very neatly, very neat and clean writing, so that the teacher would understand the spellings as well. The आपकी जो writing है वो अच्छी सी होनी चाहिए, neat and clean. Okay, there are only 2 questions after finishing, after when you end up actually with the first answer, leave 1 line empty, blank, and then go to the very next line to write the second question, and then draw the ending line as well. Okay, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz. I hope that you all enjoyed your lecture. Allah Hafiz everyone.